14-year-old was killed in a drive-by shooting less than 3 miles away. And Governor DeSantis says he wants lawmakers to convene a special session in November to vote on a strict new crackdown on violent protests. The governor's bill would make it a crime to block traffic, increase penalties for destruction of property, and do away with bond for those who are arrested. And an Orlando school is getting a new name. Last night, the school board voted to change the name of Stonewall Jackson Middle School to Roberto Clemente Middle School. The school was the only campus still left in the area named for Confederate generals. Clemente was a Puerto Rican native and a Baseball Hall of Fame member. Remember, get breaking news around the clock at clickorlando.com.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Florida Man Radio. The views and opinions on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting, management, or its sponsors. You have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark on Florida Man Radio.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
You want answers? You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
And welcome to Wednesday morning. I am your host, Justin Clark, protecting you from the hypocrisy of America together. We will bully the bullies. A quick break. Just kidding. It's time for a break, but we're just starting the show, so we'll try to make some adjustments as we go. Today on the program, cops bar hopping in Sanford get poisoned. It's not good. Hour number 2, or hour half, Grant Malloy, the Seminole County Clerk of Courts, will be with us. A great show today. Quick housekeeping before we begin. I will be taking your calls and text messages. 321-339-1055. Download the Florida Man Radio app. Watch the show. And you have Power Radio, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, 2 TV shows this weekend. And every single weekend, Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Over on CBS, it is You Have Real Estate. And then Sunday, 10 a.m. TV 27, it is Behind the Law. But a great show for you this morning on the radio. But first, the team. Hair down and straight. Black shirt with pants. It is a dress? Black dress number 10. It is the beautiful Briana. Hello, Briana.
Hello, Justin.
Directly in front of us, black T-shirt with one of those little pockets near the breastplate. It is Lurch. Greetings.
Greetings.
321-339-1055.
And now it's time for the opening statement. This should be interesting.
The Sanford Police Department is investigating to see if 3 off-duty Orlando cops were poisoned while bar hopping through Sanford. This was last Wednesday, by the way. So these 4 cops are bar hopping. They went to 4 different bars, which the first question I have is, how often do you hit 4 bars in one night at that our age?
That's a crawl at that point, right?
Were there no chicks at bar 1 or 2 or 3? Because dudes aren't leaving the bar if there are single girls there.
Yeah, that's true. This is
so
true.
Clearly there were no girls at Hollerbacks there where they had dinner. Clearly there were no girls at the second place they hit, which was Henry's Depot.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of these? I know Hollerbacks.
I know Hollerbacks.
I know
Do you know
Home Depot? Well, I don't know.
I don't know Henry's Depot. Obviously, there were no girls at Henry's Depot because then they went to Tuffy's Bottle Shop. Obviously, no girls at Tuffy's.
Oh, Jesus.
Because they ended the night at Celery City Craft. The only problem is they actually ended the night at the hospital.
Oh, no.
So apparently, these officers had actually been out to one of these bars the week before as well, and got in a fight with one of the not a fist fight, a verbal altercation with one of the bartenders at one of these bars the week before. And all 4 of them, by the time they left the 4th bar, were vomiting. And the paramedics had to be called. And let's be honest here. It's not like, other than Lurch, we've all been to a 4th bar and vomited before. We have. I mean, this is not abnormal.
Speak for yourself.
However, it got we got much worse for them, including one of the officers had to be put on a ventilator at the hospital later.
No, what the?
So it wasn't just the typical 4th bar, 3 a.m. vomiting deal.
What are they poisoning?
Wait, so
them
these
with?
cops were literally poisoned?
That's what it seems like. That is what we are thinking, that they were actually poisoned. And they're doing an investigation right now. So, I mean, this is pretty sad when, a police officer can't even go out and have a few drinks without having to worry about being poisoned.
Now, hang on now.
All right.
Is it the fact that they're cops, or is it the fact that they may have gotten into a fight with the bartender?
I don't know.
Now, if there were 4 civilians and they still got in a fight with that same bartender, you think that the outcome would have been the same?
I don't know, but they're alleging that they were drugged with GHB. They're awaiting toxicology test as we speak. Matt Austin, our good friend, has the report. Matt, what happened, buddy?
Tonight, Sanford police are investigating whether or not these people were poisoned. Investigators say it happened last Wednesday night as 3 people went bar hopping in downtown Sanford. They say one of them started vomiting and was treated by a paramedic with IV.
Okay, all very normal.
Right.
4th bar, vomiting.
IV.
We get it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We get it. However, it gets a little bit worse.
Fluids. A second in the group developed more severe symptoms later that night. The report says he was put on a ventilator at a local hospital. According to
not normal.
That's not.
I've seen people drink a lot. When I was in, I think on our senior beach trip in high school, there's one kid that went with us. You know the beer bongs, right? You know how you'd have like the beer bong? And you could
No,
bong.
I don't.
Lurch, just turn your mic off. You can't participate in this convo. So you get the beer bong. It's that red bong, and you dump the whole beer and you chug it. Fine. Except the only problem with him is he did a whole bottle of Jack Daniels through the beer bong.
Oh.
Now, he should have been on a ventilator.
Absolutely.
But he was not.
Well, I have a couple questions, I guess,
please.
before we move forward.
Beer is a liquid made from hops, typically. And if you drink a bunch of them, it makes you fat and drunk.
Fat and drunk.
By no way am I condoning anyone getting poisoned or anything like that, but you said off-duty, were they in uniform? Were they not in uniform? Were they in civilian attire? Were
Civilian attire. They were off-duty Orlando officers hanging out at 4 different bars in Sanford.
So it could be anybody, any four buddies going out and just having drinks and trying to have a good time.
I think it's just a coincidence that they're all cops.
Yeah, that happened to be cops. So do you think the story got blown more because of that, or?
I believe
it's
that
because they got poisoned.
I think that they made it very. I think that they made it very clear that they were police officers. But I'm not convinced that's the reason they got poisoned.
No.
When you think of Sanford,
poisoning is not good.
No.
When you think of these like brew houses in Sanford, you don't think poison cops,
Right?
You know what I mean?
It's not the type.
It's not that type of place. Downtown Sanford's actually a pretty cool little place now. It's not the place you would think that they would poison a bunch of police officers for being police
I
officers.
think that in general.
They might would poison them just for being pricks or something, because they were there the week before.
Which I think that's what.
And I'm not. And I have no idea. I have no idea.
Find that
Now, what
bartender.
happens? Let's say you get into an altercation with like off-duty cop, but you didn't know it's a cop. Let's say you are at a bar and let's say a cop starts drinking, gets belligerent, says "F you, a-hole," and you're like, "No, F you," and then you guys get into a little scuffle. Like, what would happen?
I say you're right. I'm leaving. I'm not fighting with the cop.
I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying, but you don't know that person is a cop.
Okay,
so you're
but
just
then
you're in this bar setting where this guy says "F you, a-hole," and you say "F you" back, and then let's say like he pushes you, you push him back. Like, what happens?
I first of all, I've never been in a fight in my life, so I don't know. It would be very rare for that to happen to me. But then if you finally find out they are a cop, then you're going to leave because they know the system.
Right.
You're the one that's going to end up going to jail.
Right.
You don't want to fight a cop
with an unmarked gun and 2
of course
kilos
not.
of cocaine on your
I just
person.
mean, like, like, how could you get away from that situation if you're already fighting with the said cop? Like,
I'm just going to go to the next bar. Hopefully not the next one they're going to.
Justin will just shut it down, tab out, and walk away.
Because this day and age, you don't know who's who.
I mean, the real culprit in this whole thing is each one of the first 3 bars, at least, because clearly there were no single ladies there. That's the problem. If there were single ladies over at Hollerbox German restaurant, then none of this would have ever happened because they would have stayed there all night. That's how dudes roll, Lurch. 4 dudes out on the town.
Because
They're
I'm
never
not
going to
good.
leave one
Right.
bar
Because he don't know.
if there's a hottie down at the end by herself with no ring on or even a ring. I don't think anybody cares anymore.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of
Shoot
people
my
don't
shot. It's not my wife. It's fine.
3, 2, 1. Well, anyway, I hope they weren't poisoned
her
for
back.
being police officers.
Well,
Surely
let's
not.
Hope they
I hope
recovered,
not.
And let's hope that wasn't the case.
Yeah, they said that, let's see, the dude, one of the cops was profusely vomiting, sweating, and had muscle pain immediately.
Yeesh.
And a doctor at a Longwood hospital said one person seemed to be suffering from the effects of being drugged or poisoned. So, I don't know.
When
I
was
don't
the
know what
last
happened.
time you went to that 4th bar and vomited?
It's been a minute, Lurch.
Are we talking
I was thinking
about-
about when I was preparing for the show, thinking about the story today. I was like, I need like a congratulations or something. I need to come home with the back massage because I'm kind of perfect. I don't mess up very often. I can't think of the last time I've been with the boys and hit bar 4. It's been a long ass time.
We talking like 2 months?
No,
long ass time,
come on.
3 months, long ass time. Like, what's a long ass time to you? That's relative. That's so relevant.
A long time.
1 month is not a long ass time.
Right. So
It's
what is
been way
long?
longer than that.
It's 6 months.
Months.
Well,
6 months.
When was the last time you got trashed and you vomited from drinking?
Years.
Yeah, that's been a minute.
Years. On to the next story.
Question. I'm sorry, and I hate to do this.
Okay.
But normally we'd be on break right now, and I could ask, and we're not. So I just gotta put it out there now.
All right, please go ahead.
What time should Grant Malloy call in?
Grant Malloy should
He's
call
supposed
in
to
about
call
11 o'clock is fine.
Is 11 still
Yeah, I
good?
think
Okay.
11's fine. I mean, he has important stuff going on. You know, he's got to run a whole court system.
It's kind of cool because like I guess he's listening and he heard us like talk about like how we're a little bit late. And
Yeah.
he just emailed me
Oh,
asking
hey,
like,
well,
should I change the time I call? I was like,
Nah.
that's so courteous of
Yeah,
him.
no, Grant, 11's fine. We respect your time. And we're not talking trash about Sanford here. We're just doing a story about Sanford, so don't get the wrong idea.
Well, you were kind of trashing the bars. That
I was
don't
not.
have
No,
hotties.
I was saying they didn't have hotties there.
On that particular night. It's
Yeah.
not that there are no hotties in Sanford.
I love Howlerbach's. It's a great little, big German place there
That's
in
true.
downtown Sanford.
Yeah, there's some great spots.
I haven't
down
been there in a while, actually. I think I need to go there pretty soon.
Oh, here we go. Pretty soon. That's how it starts.
That means tonight.
Pilar's rolling her eyes right now because she knows exactly what that means.
Speaking of beer, Dixie Beer Company needs your help. They've sent out an urgent memo. They need your help to figure out a new name. The staple beer brand out of New Orleans, Dixie Beer, been around for 113 years, is asking for your help selecting a new name because of the word Dixie, of course. They want help. They got to find a new name. Any ideas for changing the name of Dixie Beer to something else? What do you think?
Pixie.
Pixie Beer.
Pixie
What
beer.
about Wussy Beer?
Wussy
Whoa,
beer.
wussy
Bixie beer.
I don't understand why you have to change your name from Dixie. I mean,
Right.
there's a lot of name changes ahead if we're going to change all Dixies.
Right.
Wixie, Tixie, Mixie.
When Dixie's got to go.
I mean, when Dixie's going anyway.
A lot of songs need
If
to
we
be
just wait,
changed.
they're gonna be gone.
The Dixie Chicks already changed their name,
They
as
are
you
now
know.
the chicks. Lady A. I mean,
Yeah,
there's been
Lady A.
changes.
Aunt Jemima is gone. Uncle Ben's gone. Cream of Wheat gone. Eskimo Pie gone.
Randall Clark.
Randall Clark is still here. Some breaking news, though, this morning when it comes to Uncle Ben's. Did you hear about this?
I did.
did not.
Breaking news this morning here. Uncle Ben's, as you know, under pressure from the public, because Uncle Ben is obviously a racial name. Uncle Ben. I think I even have an Uncle Ben myself, and I'm a redneck from the South, white dude.
I have an Uncle Chad.
There you
Is that
go.
racist?
No, that's your boss here, Chad.
No. I do.
You actually have a
Uncle
real
Chad.
Chad?
Yeah.
That doesn't
Call
sound
your boss
very.
Uncle.
That doesn't sound very Salvadoran, if you
No,
will.
He is a white male.
Okay.
you know, Marine veteran. Yeah.
Well, Uncle Ben's has a new name as of this morning. Do you want to take a guess?
Ben's original.
Ben's Original.
I was like,
no more Uncle Ben's. A lot of great music has to change as well at this point. A lot, including this song.
Yeah, keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything great. Mama gonna make everything alright. And I ain't got no
Wait for it. Wait for it.
worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at all.
Here it comes. Here it comes. close your ears. You might be offended. Could be offensive. Close your ears if you're easily offended.
Well, if it rains, I don't care. Don't make no difference to me. Just take that streetcar, let's go in uptown. Yeah, I like to hear some funky Dixieland.
Did that hurt your ears?
Oh my!
Did you hear that? Did you hear what the Doobie Brothers said? Did you hear what the Doobie Brothers said?
Yeah, I like to hear some funky Dixieland and dance a funky tone. And I'll be buying everybody drinks.
I'm leaving.
I don't blame you for leaving.
Sorry,
I
man.
quit.
I'm done.
I can't do it. I cannot do this.
Let's finish up this conversation and
All right.
more. Can we let the Doobie Brothers take us to break, Lurch? Plenty more ahead. Grant Malloy at 11. You will not want to miss one single minute of this abbreviated program today. Stick around. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything, gonna make everything all right.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Previously on the Bubba Love Sponge Show.
I asked Phoebe to go with me because I was so, I did feel like a victim yesterday.
Is she going to be in the room?
No, I don't know.
When they
No.
crack you over like a shotgun?
I would not want anybody who ever had an ounce of respect for me to be there.
Can I be there then?
Half of Tampa will be there.
Bubba the Love Sponge, morning 6 till 10 on Florida Man Radio.
Are you a business owner? Well, first of all, thanks for listening. If you want to find new customers, we can help on Orlando's newest radio station, WDYZ, Florida Man Radio, 105.5 FM, 660 AM. Your ad could be featured right here in the morning with Bubba the Love Sponge. Key placement 10 till noon in You Have Power Radio with Justin Clark. Noon till 3 with the Ed Till Show. Or in prime PM drive during the Shannon Burke Show. We can create a custom campaign based on your goals and budget. Drive store traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash registered to ring with new business. Radio gets results, and JVC Broadcasting is ready to help take your business to the next level. For more information on increasing your success, visit our website at floridamanradio.com and click on the Advertise tab. Drive store traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash registered to ring with new business. Let us help you grow your business.
Reach out today. Unfiltered, unafraid. FloridaManRadio.com. Click on the Advertise tab. Do it now.
Be sure to tune in to Simplifying Retirement with your host, David Blackston, every Saturday at 8 a.m. right here on Florida Man Radio. And remember, at Blackston Financial, there's more to retirement than just your money.
The Orlando Sanford International Airport is known as SFB, Simpler, Faster, Better. But now, SFB also represents Safer, Faster, Better. SFB is going the extra mile to ensure traveler safety by sanitizing, providing masks, and now all new contactless parking. Flying to over 75 nonstop destinations. FlySFB.com.
Start driving the truck that you deserve today. Ford, Chevy, Ram, and GMC. Nations Trucks has got them all, and with approved credit, you'll not make any payments until next year. Before you buy any truck, new or used, visit nationstrucks.com and let them know Chad sent you.
Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday, in compliance with all state guidelines. Frogger's has plenty of to-go boxes, so you can still take advantage of their takeout service or through their delivery service partners. If you are ready to get out, Frogger's is the place. Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu, where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar, hopping with food and fun.
Jeff here from the Shannon Burke Show. And as you know, Four Seasons AC's made the Florida Man studio so comfortable and so chilling. It's like broadcasting in an icebox. So I wanted to find out more about my home. So I asked Brian from Four Seasons AC what I can do to help keep my home comfortable and most importantly healthy. Because I got kids, got to keep them safe. Four Seasons AC said to use a good pleated filter and always keep my system maintained and clean. Brian and his team at Four Seasons AC are badass, and I'm using them for my home too. Four Seasons AC at 4acnow.com. The AC company you wish you called first.
You have a budget in mind for that engagement ring, right? Well, what if you could get the perfect diamond, the perfect ring, and come in under budget? It happens every day at International Diamond Center.
I love it when people come in, they have a budget in mind, and they end up walking out with more than what they thought for less. That means we did our job.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire says it starts with being able to show you multiple choices in your price range, letting you choose from one of the largest diamond selections in all of Florida.
If you come in and you're looking for a 1-carat diamond, most stores are going to be able to show you 1 or 2 or 3 in a particular price range. We're going to show you 10, 15, 20 or more.
And the prices at IDC? So low, even the employees can't believe it.
New employees that come from other jewelry stores, when they first come in here, they can't believe the pricing. They think it's a mistake.
International Diamond Center, Orlando's direct diamond importer.
There is nobody that can provide you with the selection, the price, the warranties, and the guarantees that we do.
4 convenient Orlando locations. Online, shopidc.com.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home's savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit IQPowerSolar.com.
Sports are back in full swing, and the Cubs are making their push to the World Series. If you want the Wrigley Field feel, make Friendly Confines your home this baseball season. Enjoy $8 Miller and Coors pitchers all day, every day, and the best wings in town. With locations in Lake Mary, Altamont Springs, and Winter Park, there's no reason to miss a game. MyFriendlyConfines.com for specials and locations. Friendly Confines is all sports, all the time.
Get your fix of Florida Man Radio anytime and anywhere you are. Of course, you can catch Florida Man on 660 AM and 105.5 FM. But now you can listen wherever you are with the all-new Florida Man Radio app. And don't miss a second of the conversation at home by listening on your Alexa device. Just say, Alexa, play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. Florida Man is everywhere, unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to, now. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
Hello, it's Bill O'Reilly here with something you may not know. Hey, Bill, how you doing? It's Justin, Lurch, and Briana here. We just wanted to see if you wanted to maybe start your segment today, 11:20?
Right.
How's that? Because we're trying to do just an hour today. And with Bubba going long, we thought it would be a great idea for you to start your something you might not know thing at 11:20. What do you think, Lurch? Can we switch over 11:20? Mr. O'Reilly, is that cool with you?
No spin, just facts. And always looking out for you.
Thank you, Bill. Bill said it's fine. That way we can save everything that we have prepped for today for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
We could go party tonight. What do you think?
I like it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. O'Reilly.
I think we should call the Love Sponge and ask him the same thing.
You call Sponge?
Right. Just come back, Sponge.
Thank you, Bill. Thanks, Bill. Bill's a sweet guy. He really is. 321-339-1055. Let's hit some text messages. May we, Lurch?
Of course.
All right. Chet is here. Good morning, Chet. Chet from FedEx. Morning, my friends from the cool Northeast Georgia mountains.
Hey.
Gonna be a really great day, so let's get it started later. Thank you, Chet. It's kind of nice here. What is the high temperature today? Here in Central Florida, from the humid
Take a look
desert or whatever we live in here.
81 right now.
81. So we'll probably be at 85, which is like half winter for us.
Today's high is 84.
84. I like it.
73.
Henry checks in. Good morning, Henry. Top of the morning, all. Listening to the #1 morning show of all package and letter carriers. That's right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Dave the drummer is here. What's up, Dave? Good morning, gang. Between Sponge running over and O'Reilly, you're going to be back to an hour show.
There it is.
Good point. I just made that call, Dave. Don't worry about it. I mean, what do you think? Do you want me to see if O'Reilly can come in early today, or would you rather us hang out with you? It's up to you. You tell me.
Right. This is your show.
You let us know.
Absolutely.
Do you prefer us, or do you want O'Reilly to start early?
You have power.
James is here. What up, James? We tried to go to Howlerback's the day after, and they were closed. Uh-oh. Maybe a little investigation.
Closed due to investigation.
Yeah. Little investigation going on over there, I guess. Do you think they were investigating the lack of women there, which sent the officers to another bar, or the GHB thing? Which one do you think it was?
What the hell is GHB?
Isn't that the date rape drug?
Oh.
I think so.
The roofie doesn't make you throw up. It makes you sleepy.
I think if you give anyone enough roofies, it can probably make you vomit.
How do you know about
After you
that?
pass
I don't
out.
know anything about roofies, Lurch.
You know what? Let's call our correspondent, Bill, William Cosby. And, maybe we can have him comment on this.
Cindy checks in. Good morning, Cindy. Great show. Leaving Destin now, headed to Lake Mary.
Oh,
What's up? My mother on her way to visit. We have dinner ready for you already. Pull out. I tested it, though. Don't worry. Franklin the mailman is here. What's up, Franklin? How are you? Justin claims to be perfect. Yes, I'm out turning off FMR. Thank you. Thank you, Franklin. I appreciate that. I didn't say did I say perfect?
Yes.
Oh.
You did say you're perfect.
Bill is here. What's up, Bill? How are you? Doobie Brothers all day. China Grove, Blackwater. Jesus is just all right, Bill. Thank you. Dustin checks in. Good morning, Dustin. Looks like Bubba does it again. Please thank him for allowing you to come on today. Thank you, Bubba.
Right. Thank you, Bubba.
Thanks, Bub.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Karen checks in. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, my friends. Beautiful day out. We need a Florida man meeting maybe at Hollerbacks. All right. Surely they're reopened by now,
Party
right?
bus from here to
I did read a quote from the owner of Hollerback saying, "Do not rush to judgment." So, I mean, they were at 4 different bars. So it's kind of hard to say which one could have been the culprit for the GHB. Hope I'm saying that right. With the whole RBG, GHB,
JOB.
What is the
GOP?
Yeah, there are too many of these. So I think I'm right, but I could be wrong. Who knows? I don't know. Sean checks in. Good morning, Sean. Good late morning, Justin and crew. You need some retired NFL players to call in and just override the next show. Shaking my head.
I have some.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
We can call a few.
Yeah. I mean, he only had 4 hours before to get the guy in. I mean, it's fine.
That's
no big
also
deal.
true, yeah.
Oh, Al the mailman, get the open mic. Hello. Uh-oh. Man, I was very disappointed in your open mic skills, Lurch.
Uh-oh.
Mike checks in. Good morning,
my
Mike.
show.
Ups, Mike here. What up, Mike? How are you? If you want to join us again, 321-339-1055. So anyway, Dixie Beer Company looking for a new name. You can go to their website. They want you to join us on our journey to make the next 113 years as special as the past 113 years. Is Dixie racist? That is the question, isn't it? Is Dixie racist? Because there's something like 100 different bands with the word Dixie in them. Thousands of songs with the word Dixie.
Rose.
We have a damn grocery store chain called Dixie. I mean, what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna have to change everything with Dixie? I mean, in some ways, I think it's reverse racism because I know a lot of African American people who grew up in the South who are proud of their Dixie roots. What do you think, Briana? You don't care. Briana doesn't care. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry about it. She doesn't care. She's whatever. Doesn't matter.
I'm just like, dang, how did we get here?
Dixie asked their fans to explain what makes their recommended new name a good choice. And it'll announce a final decision in October.
In October.
That's right.
They had a few weeks.
I mean, I get the Eskimo pie thing because Eskimos, it's negative towards what Eskimos. I don't know.
He says negative towards.
That's what I just. I don't know.
The
I gotta
indigenous people of the Arctic.
I gotta
go. Antarctica.
I gotta go. Yeah, exactly. How are we gonna play beer pong anymore with no Dixie cups?
I'm legit. They're solo cups.
Well, you'll play with cups.
Right. Or you can just play with cups.
Yeah.
It's almost like having an iPhone. Like, honey, that's a phone. Like, that's an iPhone. Pass me my iPhone. Honey, what you doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, GHB is the same drug that killed River Phoenix. Thank you, Dave.
Who?
It was originally a fat-burning supplement in the 90s and actually sold at GNC.
Oh.
It's bad news. He had a lot of friends OD on it. So what, does it get you high too or what?
Way too many,
I mean, you don't like snort GHB, do you, when you're going to the club? I don't know, it is...
I mean, I'm sure those cops didn't snort it.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm sure they just probably chopped it up and put it in there.
Who knows?
Lethal dose.
I mean, drugs are good for you. Aren't they? Aren't drugs good for you? Especially heroin.
Which drugs? Yeah,
Especially heroin. A guy in the Keys yesterday. The cops were called to his house, and when they found Ira Kowinski, 34, he was in a bedroom.
Murph Dog.
He was in a bedroom with some of his best friends, including a syringe, spoon, and a lighter.
I'm sorry, where was this?
In the Florida Keys. I know, not 45 minutes away from the ocean. I get it. But, the Keys are their own little thing.
They actually are. I'll give that to you.
The Keys are, they don't really count.
I'll give it to you.
It was down in Big Pine Key. It was Ira, his syringe, spoon, and lighter.
The three of them?
Yeah, it was
whole gang was there.
all these substances there tested positive for heroin. He began convulsing. And passed out. He was in and out of consciousness, so the cops put him in an ambulance.
Of course, natural.
Where he came back to life in the ambulance.
Terrific.
Of course.
And while in the ambulance, he ingested some drugs that were in his pocket.
I'm sorry, what?
4 full bags of heroin he ate while in the ambulance and jumped out of the back of the ambulance
I have a question.
onto the middle of the street. Yes.
What the heck were those ambulance workers doing?
Right. Normally if you're in the ambulance, there's like an ambulance person, a paramedic right there next to you.
At least one other human.
Dude just ingested 4 bags of heroin in the ambulance and jumped out. But like every other good drug addict, uninjured.
Absolutely.
Uninjured.
He probably bounced right
He
back
bounced
up.
right off at the pavement. Fine.
My thing is, did they not
Good.
check him to see if he had any?
Yeah, Lurch.
They said that's the police's job.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to save his life.
Yeah.
Also keep him in the ambulance.
Bounced right off the pavement, not injured at all.
Sorry. So
he was treated on scene and booked into jail.
Meanwhile,
So does he pay for half an ambulance ride?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I think you pay for the full ride no matter what.
Meanwhile, I had a bruised foot for 3 weeks, and this guy jumps out of an ambulance
Telling you,
unscathed.
man, unscathed. I got a friend of mine. She was passed out, drunk, and she was in the back seat of my car, and I was driving down 408. And she woke up. She's like, I have to vomit. And she literally opened the door and fell out the back of my car.
No, on a 408.
On 408.
How fast were you going?
The normal speed limit of 408. I was probably going a little bit slower, so I was probably going like 40 something miles an hour, but it was still fast enough. And when I say I looked in my rearview mirror, she's flipping around back there. She jumped right back up, and she was like, I'm fine.
Really?
Just get your ass back in the car. We're going home. It's fine.
Another Florida man in trouble as well. This time it's Akbar Akram, age 44, sentenced in Tampa in federal court.
Oh, no.
He pleaded guilty back in January to 1 count of wildlife trafficking.
I'm sorry, what?
Wildlife trafficking. What was he doing?
Was he having sex with him?
No, I don't think so. But I don't know. I don't know for sure.
I think of trafficking, and then
we don't know the story yet, so it could be.
He admitted to illegally importing more than 20 live water monitor lizards from the Philippines here into Florida.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, he avoided customs by placing the lizards in socks and then inserted in electronic equipment.
And those lizards
and
still
shipped
survived.
over here. Yeah, I mean.
But they were pissed.
I didn't know there was a black underground market for lizards to begin with. Did
He
you?
was probably going to bring them over here and try to pass them off as iguanas and sell them.
But wait, can't you get an iguana for like $20 or something?
Can't you just go to Key West and pick them up?
Yeah, they're all over the place in Fort
all
Lauderdale.
over the place. Just go pick them
In
up.
fact, I think you're allowed to iguana hunt like just in the middle of a neighborhood in
That's right.
Broward.
Just go get them.
Yeah.
They are free.
Who? I mean, seriously, if he's importing them,
You
risking
flew
going to
them
jail
from the Philippines.
Who's buying these things?
They said, you got anything to declare? He said, I declare not.
Anyone know about this? Water monitor lizards?
Asian water. I mean, they look kind of like a Komodo dragon.
Okay, so he's probably selling
So
them
who buys them? Who buys something like
the
this?
same person that when they're like, oh, you know that giant snake that got released because it was someone's pet?
I don't know. I
Same
mean,
person.
You think it's the same guy?
That's the same guy. They buy stupid crap like this, wanting a Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon becomes the size of a Komodo dragon.
I'm all
here
set.
we go.
No thank you. It doesn't say how long he's going to spend in the slammer, but he probably deserves it.
At least he wasn't having sex with them, so I guess that's okay.
I just don't know how much money you can actually make importing lizards.
How many did he have?
20.
He had 20?
Well, it says more than 20.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're selling them at like, whatever, $2,500 a piece. He did decently.
The yellow-headed water monitor, the white-headed water monitor, and the marbled water monitor are all found in the Philippines. What? Let's leave them there, bud.
Yeah. We don't need another invasive species.
I think we have enough lizards down here, pal.
Yeah, because remember when that one python got free, and then
Yeah.
that other python in
Yeah.
Miami got free, and they're
Yeah.
like, look, if these pythons mate, it's gonna create like a super snake. They said, and like they had that sucker on TV, and you're like, what?
Next thing you know,
the
there's a movie about him.
Find it.
Oh.
Kill them.
That was Mr. Malloy that called.
All right,
Call him back in a few minutes.
Colin checks in. Colin submitted a new name for Dixie beer. He wants to call it Dixie Wrecked.
Dixie Wrecked.
Good job, Colin. Well played. I like that one.
Wrecked.
Dixie Wrecked.
Dixie Wrecked.
I think you're missing the point, Colin. They're trying to get rid of Dixie. That's
Meanwhile,
funny.
they got that beer that looks like a KKK hood. Like, can we address that?
Yeah.
And it's called like yellow something.
Yeah.
Like, the hell? They slid right up under the radar. They said, no, we're good. We're good. Shut up.
Apparently, it's GHB is usually mixed with juice and used by bodybuilders.
Wait a minute. So you
I don't know, man. I'm not a bodybuilder nor a druggie.
That means them cops were drinking cocktails. They
I
weren't
understand
drinking.
that, sometimes you just you look at me,
It
know.
says on
you-
here it
you
can
think-
treat narcolepsy.
Oh, really?
Oh, it keeps you awake.
It says on.
Jimmy, UPS checks in. What's up, Jimmy? How are you, sir? Good morning, Justin and crew. I'm thinking about stopping listening to you guys because you use Dixie in your show.
I knew it.
Okay, I thought about it. I'm a listener for life. Jimmy,
Hey.
thanks, brother. We appreciate
Hey,
that.
told you we were offending people.
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Sensitive dispositions.
Hold on. I love it. All right, let's take a break. Here in Dixieland. When we get back, Mr. Grant Malloy, the Seminole County Clerk of Court and Comptroller running for re-election. He'll tell us what's going on over in the courthouse. Are we having trials? Are people allowed to go? What's going on over there? Quick break in the news. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Ed Till Show.
Racism, do we wear this thing down till you're not going to be able to scrub it off the planet, right? You can't just remove people who think a certain way. Isn't that the best we're going to do is, for example, the world Kamala Harris used to get to that podium? Doesn't that demonstrate that the road is open?
The Ed Till Show. Weekdays from noon till 3 on Florida Man Radio. This month, Barbecue for the Blue salutes the brave men and women of the Florida Highway Patrol Troop D.
Thank you for keeping us safe and for your service.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you. We thank you for your dedication, bravery, and service to Central Florida.
Thank you guys so much for what you do.
Barbecue for the Blue, provided by Cecil's Texas-style barbecue on South Orange in Orlando. From the station that's unfiltered and unafraid.
Thank you for the service.
Florida Man Radio.
Las Spadas has been family-owned and operated since 1938. Try one of their famous Philadelphia cheesesteaks straight from the heart of Philly. If you're looking for something unique, try one of their Philly burgers. Piled high and overstuffed. That's the way Las Spadas does it. Las Spadas now has a huge variety of wings, ton of great flavors. Get 2 cheesesteaks and 10 wings for $28.99. They got 3 locations: Lee Road in Orlando, West State Road 46 in Sanford, and North Volusia Avenue in Orange City, and at LasSpadas.com. Come and see what Las Spadas is all about.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home's savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit IQPowerSolar.com.
When it comes to insurance, there's auto, there's homeowners, but what about boats? Rob Pelton with Pontel Insurance not only specializes in all of that, but boats too, including personal boats, commercial applications for tour boats, fishing charters, and more. Rob also insures all aspects of any business, all the way down to your tools. Give Rob Pelton a call today and be covered on the water tomorrow. 321-388-4181. That's 321-388-4181.
It's about time to sit back, relax, and listen to a radio show that covers real topics like sports, finances, men's health, current events, and most importantly, basic cigar and coffee talk. Join Mike on the mic this and every Saturday at 10 a.m. right here on Florida Man Radio.
Jeff here from the Shannon Berg Show. And as you know, Four Seasons AC's made the Florida Man studio so comfortable and so chilling, it's like broadcasting in an icebox. So I wanted to find out more about my home, so I asked Brian from Four Seasons AC what I can do to help keep my home comfortable and most importantly healthy, because I got kids, got to keep them safe. Four Seasons AC said to use a good pleated filter and always keep my system maintained and clean. Brian and his team at Four Seasons AC are badass, and I'm using them for my home too. Four Seasons AC at 4acnow.com. The AC company you wish you called first.
Hurry into the best deals of the year going on now at Classic Honda and Holler Honda in Orlando. Right now through September 30th only. During our annual Holler and Classic Honda model year-end clearance sale, lease a 2020 Honda Civic LX sedan with automatic transmission for only $99 per month. Or lease the 2020 Honda CRV LX 1.5 turbo two-wheel drive with automatic transmission for $159 per month. Both vehicles leased for 24 months, 10,000 miles per year, $24.99 down, tax tag title, and a $7.99 dealer fee to its signing. Or finance either vehicle for 1.9% APR for 60 months. Both offers with approved credit. See dealer for details. At Holler Honda and Classic Honda, we always give you our clearly marked best price first on every vehicle, taking the stress of negotiating out of the car buying experience. Come in and take a refreshing test drive at our safe and sanitized dealerships. Visit us online at ClassicHonda.com and HollerHonda.com today.
Good morning. I'm News 6 anchor Stephen Montiero. Here are your Wednesday morning headlines. Orange County deputies are trying to find whoever shot and killed a child. The victim, believed to be preschool age, was found Tuesday night on Drexel Avenue in Pine Hills. The gunfire comes less than 24 hours after a 14-year-old was killed in a drive-by shooting less than 3 miles away. And Governor DeSantis says he wants lawmakers to convene a special session in November to vote on a strict new crackdown on violent protests. The governor's bill would make it a crime to block traffic, increase penalties for destruction of property, and do away with bond for those who are arrested. And an Orlando school is getting a new name. Last night, the school board voted to change the name of Stonewall Jackson Middle School to Roberto Clemente Middle School. The school was the only campus still left in the area named for Confederate generals. Clemente was a Puerto Rican native and a Baseball Hall of Fame member. Remember, get breaking news around the clock at clickorlando.com.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
Hour number 2 begins with a special guest. If you want to join us, it's 321-339-1055. Pleased to welcome the Seminole County Clerk of Court and Comptroller, Grant Malloy. Grant, how are you, sir?
Hey, Justin, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show.
You
Really
got
appreciate that.
March 15th, things got a little bit crazy around here. You run a big court system. I mean, what have you guys done over there to keep everyone safe, and how are people really handling court business during this pandemic?
Well, one of the things is clerk's office is an essential service, so we had to remain open, and people have to access the justice system, especially for things like restraining orders, mental health issues, some of those things that people really need to have as services available. So we followed the procedures of the CDC. We went with the safety procedures, went down to one courthouse, combined all services there for a while, then slowly began to reopen back up. We always kept our record center open throughout it with the proper distancing, social distancing. It's been quite a struggle. Our revenues have dropped like crazy. We're having to do more with less. But I think you see what we've done. You respond to a crisis. We put more services online. You can fill out forms. It really helped. COVID, in a way, helped us become even a better clerk's office. more forums online, more services online. We kicked in a lot of our technology improvements where you could work from home. One of the things we did right off the bat was work on a system where you could apply for a marriage license right from your home on your phone. You can have your partner with there, submit it, do a video conference, e-signature document. You don't have to come in the courthouse. So we took a crisis and used it to turn it around to try to better the office and improve services, especially online and remotely. And just now we're about ready to kick off jury duty again starting next month.
And we hear all the time, obviously, about, in criminal cases especially, everyone has a right to a jury of their peers. I don't believe there's been any juries really since March. What's been going on in the jury world, and when do you think these jury trials will start again?
In Seminole County, the judges have informed us that jury trials in person will start again on October 5th. There have been some trials, primarily on the civil side, that have been done remotely, but those are really without juries, I should say. That's a judge with the attorneys present and witnesses at non-jury trials. So this is the first time we've done it in quite a few months. We have done extraordinary procedures to keep things safe. We're working with the county. We've got those seats. It's going to be limited capacity of people coming in. You have the ability to reschedule if you don't want to serve, if you're concerned about COVID. We've got the new check-in system. You don't have to touch anything. And then in the courtroom, when the judges handle it, they've got social distancing and the plexiglass baffles between jurors and that sort of thing. So it's a different world now, but it's one that is the county safety department has come through and said it meets the CDC guidelines. So October 5th, we're gearing up for jury duty trials again in Seminole County.
And I've got a bunch of lawyers in my office who work for me who they've been in court, so to speak, or had hearings this entire time, but they really haven't had to go to court. And they're coming to me, they're like, Justin, this is pretty awesome, by the way. Do you think there's any chance that, some of these hearings that we are doing via Zoom or these other platforms might continue even when we get back to normal?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think, like I said earlier, COVID has forced us to look at delivering services and doing things in ways that we might have done maybe 10 years from now, but we were forced to do it now. So I do think there's going to be a lot of hearings that are held remotely in the future. A lot of that's going to be up to the state Supreme Court and what the judges determine is allowable as far as the rules of procedure on court cases. But I do think there's going to be a tendency to work from home and do more remote conferences. We have about 25% of our office now is working from home. We can literally process an entire court case. If an attorney sends it through the e-portal, we can docket it. We can have a court clerk at home accept evidence on a civil case, have a virtual court hearing, and it's fascinating because in reality, nobody has to be in the courthouse. You could have the plaintiff, at their office, at the attorney's office. You have the attorneys at theirs. You have the judge at their office. The clerk could be at their house. It's a whole different world now. So hopefully it'll make it more efficient and a little faster for people.
Yeah, Seminole County Clerk of Court and Comptroller Grant Malloy joins me. He's up for re-election here in November as well. Grant, a lot of people come to me and say, man, that courthouse there on the water where the civil... In Sanford, we have a civil and a criminal courthouse, completely two separate buildings. Everyone's saying, man, that civil courthouse is pretty valuable real estate. Do you think that'll be sold someday, or what do you think?
I think it will be. It's going to probably be a couple years before that happens, and that's a little bit out of my ability to control. But what is going to happen, I can tell you this, is the county commissioners who oversee that building have decided to merge the two courthouses together. The civil courthouse on the river eventually closed as a courthouse, and those services would be moved over to the criminal courthouse in 1792 and all combined, and there'd be an annex building put out front. We're already in the process of moving departments over and kind of be ahead of the curve. The county plans to start doing planning and construction next year on an annex building to combine those services. So we've already moved over the IT department. Recently I moved over the phones over to the other courthouse. The great thing about some of the improvements we've done with going paperless in the courthouse, you've seen a lot of those improvements.
Oh, yeah.
As an attorney, you can access documents quicker, much faster, much more efficient. Far fewer pages of paper come across through our office. So we're able to get rid of all these filing cabinets and literally open up thousands of square foot at really no cost. It's free office space. So this has really helped us out to be able to move people over and organize these offices at that new location. But I think eventually that one on downtown will be closing, and I know the city of Sanford has some plans to do some mixed-use development around the riverfront there.
Yeah, you've done a great job there. Just from a lawyer perspective, it was a little antiquated, and no offense to your predecessor. I mean, she was there for a very, very, very long time, but it was antiquated. And you came right in and really put some technological advances in there. I mean, how were you able to do so much technologically so quickly?
Well, I happen to be a very good manager of people there, so that's a little shameless self-promotion. No, what I found out is we came in, we had very antiquated equipment. We had tape drive backups. The servers were like 20 years old, very antiquated. The previous clerk left some savings aside in trust funds to put in new equipment. So what was a seemingly impossible situation turned out to be a real blessing, because we were able to come through and get competitively bid some new equipment, new servers. We've really gone from worst to first when it comes to technology. It also attracted some of the best IT people in the state. They wanted to come work for me because they knew they had the freedom to create things and be innovative, because I'm a business owner by nature. I think government ought to operate more like Chick-fil-A service and less like Social Security Administration service, right?
Yeah,
you want people that care about you, going to take care of you. So we had some, and we still have, we have some of the best IT people in the state. The things we were able to do with our search engine online, getting court documents. We're one of the few counties where we put court documents almost immediately up on there that are already redacted. You don't have to wait hours and request a viewable document and, wait. It's right there. We also were able to, as I mentioned, go paperless, free up a lot of office space, make it more efficient. So it really went from worst to first, and now we're leading the state in technological things like criminal case initiation standards. And that's a little in the weeds, but other counties are coming to us now saying, how did you make a jury duty system that works so good? How did your recording software work so good? We just started a electronic recording system with the county building department, so people don't have to run around when they're trying to get a building permit. They do it at one-stop shopping at the county building department. They don't have to come to the clerk's office, file a notice of commencement. We just do that electronically, working with the sheriff's office and other state agencies. It's really been a real blessing to have so many good people at the Seminole County Clerk's Office, dedicated, serving citizens, and having those resources to make it happen.
And now, almost 4 years later, it's re-election time for you. Grant's up for re-election in November. What is it like, or what is different this time around running a campaign during this pandemic environment?
Well, I didn't knock on doors all summer. We did get our petitions. We're the only campaign in this race to get the citizens' permission to get on the ballot. I got the petitions up before COVID hit, so then we kind of took a break. Oh, by the way, my campaign website's grantmalloy.com, GRANTMALOY.com. We started knocking on doors about 3 weeks ago, and using social distancing, and we've been getting a very, very positive response. I'm talking Republicans, Democrats, no parties, very positive response, because people see that this office really isn't about politics, it's about serving people, and they see the results. They see the new domestic violence service center that we put in place to give people safe spaces when they're in a moment, of crisis. They see how we're helping people get their driver's licenses and getting them through the process where they can get their voter rights reinstated. So it's been going very positive. I've never been in a campaign where I've received so many positives. I don't let that get to my head. I recognize that is the office and people seeing the great job that the 200 employees at the clerk's office are doing for the citizens of Seminole. But I sure love to have people's vote and support coming up. Obviously, November 3rd is going to be a big election day. A lot of people, there's going to be a lot of competition for other races out there, but the Seminole County Clerk's Office is a very important office. It really is a foundation of county government. It's a very important office. It pays all your first responders. It deals with the citizens. It's the access to the justice system. And I sure love to have people's vote to continue the work and the progress we put in. So please vote. Grant Malloy coming up this November.
When you are in a big political office like that, are you more of the idea guy or the execution guy? I mean, what is your position when you are in a political office like that? Is it you come up with the ideas, you have people to execute it? Is it the opposite? Is it both? What do you think?
It's a mixture of everything. You're an administrator. I was talking to the health insurance provider the other day, negotiating on our health insurance costs. I was at the county budget meeting yesterday. We got our comptroller budget approved at the county commission meeting. That went well. You're wearing a lot of hats. The access to the justice system, you're the county recorder, so you're involved with real estate transactions, with road right-of-way maps. You're involved with auditing county government, guardianship cases. There's a lot of hats going on. You got the checkbook and savings accounts of the county commission. So what I try to do, from my perspective, is find good people. We got some great people at the clerk's office, and empower them to make decisions, but give them the goals that we're going to follow. Follow up with them. But basically, when you're a CEO of a company, you're setting the goals, you're following up on these projects, you're inspiring people and rewarding folks for good work, and that's the way I look at it as the clerk and comptroller. I
will be voting for Grant Malloy without hesitation. Grant, you have my vote, my friend. Keep up the good work over there. If I want to help, where do I go? Website? What can I do to help?
GrantMalloy.com is the website, GrantMalloy.com. And one of the things I'm proud of is I always put my personal cell phone on every campaign flyer. It's the same number it was 4 years ago. It's the same number today, 407-928-2397. People give me a call. We got yard signs, window stickers for your car. We got some handouts. We are out knocking on doors a few days a week. Would love to have your support. I'm always happy to talk to you via Zoom or meet with your group. I was talking with all sorts of different business groups recently about some of the improvements that are helping everybody in Seminole County. So I'd sure love to have your support. The most important thing is to vote November 3rd for Grant Malloy. Sure love to have your support and the ability to keep working for you.
All right, brother. Hey, thanks so much, Grant. Good luck. Let us know what we can do to help.
Thank you, Justin.
Right, bye-bye. He's a good guy. He's done a really good job over there, too, by the way. It was it was very backwoodsy systems at the Seminole County Courthouse before. Let me tell you.
Partake in any of those backwoodsy systems?
I mean, you basically would have to go to the courthouse to get any documents or anything, where every other county, it seems like, was online. Seminole County really was kind of far behind. It was very inefficient.
In the dark ages.
But they're doing a really good job over there.
Good stuff.
Now, Lurch, I would say let's take our last break right now, and when we come back, we're going to have one nice long segment to finish the show, mostly because I have to address something very, very important. You remember the show Friends, right?
Absolutely.
We got a Friends reboot coming, but it's going to be a little bit different. I'll tell you about that and much more. One last quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Shannon Burke Show.
So my grandfather's name would have been Vaclav Kozlov.
It all makes sense now.
Badass, dude. Vaclav. Aye. Vaclav Kozlov. I'll go to America, spread my seed among the people. Produce fine human breeding strains. Randomly impregnating women and leaving them behind.
The Shannon Burke Show. Afternoons from 3 to 7 on Florida Man Radio. This week, it's the Jags on Florida Man Radio.
It's a quick turnaround as your Jacksonville Jaguars head back home looking to rebound against the winless Miami Dolphins. TIAA Bank Field Thursday night football. Kickoffs at 8:20, pregame show at 7:30. Catch all the action right here.
Central Florida's home for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio.
If you have legal papers to be served anywhere in the state, then the team at Magic Process, with more than 25 years in the business, is your go-to. Hey, it's Shannon Burke, and Magic Process is a full-service litigation support company offering not only service of civil process, but skip tracing, court filings, document recovery, public records researches, foreclosure sales, and eviction support. Get a discount if you tell them you heard it here on Florida Man Radio. Magic Process, Florida's premier process service and litigation support team, veteran-owned and operated. Call 407-541-0697 or online at magicprocess.com. Hey, it's Shannon Burke. Looking to refinance your mortgage or buy a new home? You need to call my friend Dan O'Brien at Emerald Mortgage. Dan has 22 years of experience and access to the largest wholesale lenders in the country. He will find you the absolute best rate. 30-year rates are at historic lows, so refi and save hundreds to pay off your credit cards or buy that new home with a super low payment. Call Dan today at 407-468-6429. It's 407-468-6429 or emeraldmortgagepartners.com.
Tune in this and every Saturday from noon till 1 for Overdrive Radio's Car Advice Hour. Brought to you by Universal Tire and Auto in Longwood. Mike and his crew are here to inform and entertain you. Only on Florida Man Radio. Overdrive Radio's Car Advice Hour. Saturdays at noon.
My trip to Israel last year profoundly changed me. I traveled from Gethsemane, where Christ prayed, to Mass on the Sea of Galilee. I went to Bethlehem to see where he was born, and then to his tomb, where he rose from the dead. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, but it was a place at the Sermon on the Mount where we were taught the Beatitudes that gave me a renewed sense of purpose, to always protect the hopeless, the helpless, and the powerless. Those principles are why I used my good fortune to help build the Morgan & Morgan Hunger Relief Center at Second Harvest, and why we have spent millions of dollars to raise the minimum wage in Florida. My purpose today is different than when I first started. My firm has been my ministry after my brother Tim was hurt. Never did I think we would become the largest injury firm in the world, but here we are, and we are here for you. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Morgan & Morgan, for all God's people. Dial pound law on your cell. Pound law, that's all. Offices, Orlando.
The Orlando Sanford International Airport is known as SFB, Simpler, Faster, Better. But now, SFB also represents Safer, Faster, Better. SFB is going the extra mile to ensure traveler safety by sanitizing, providing masks, and now all new contactless parking. Flying to over 75 nonstop destinations. FlySFB.com.
It's hotter than blazes outside, but you don't have to stop, drop, and roll to beat this heat. Because right now you can shop, swap, and roll into a new car. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. We are the only local car dealer participating in the end of summer car swap. I can swap out your current car for a new car you love for just $3 down. Even if you're still making payments and regardless of age or condition. You could stop by with your current ride today and swap up for a nicer, newer car for just $3 down. So pop on down to RC Hill Mitsubishi and check out the new Mirage 43 miles per gallon starting at only $9,900. Or the new Outlander 7-passenger starting at $16,900. Worried your credit ain't the cream of the crop? Oh, stop. My dealer next door credit approval process will work non-stop to try to get you approved. So hop on over, where you can shop, swap, and roll into a nicer, newer car for just $3 down. But hurry, I'm RC Hill, bigger to serve you in DeLand and Ocala. See all the cars at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Requires bank approval. See dealer for details.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit IQPowerSolar.com.
You've heard of You Have Realty on the radio, and you may have seen us on TV every Saturday. You Have Realty doesn't rely on just social media like many other real estate brokerages. We've put together a premier marketing plan to help you sell your home. We have a bilingual staff and competitive commission structures. Don't go it alone. Having Justin Clark as our partner can help you protect yourself and your investment. To get a free evaluation of your home, you can call 407-733-4700.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your fix of Florida Man Radio anytime and anywhere you are. Of course, you can catch Florida Man on 660 AM and 105.5 FM. But now you can listen wherever you are with the all-new Florida Man Radio app. And don't miss a second of the conversation at home by listening on your Alexa device. Just say, Alexa, play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. Florida Man is everywhere, unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
One of the great parts of this radio station is that we love our veterans here on the Florida Man Radio Network. If you are a veteran or someone close to you is a veteran that you're very proud of, I want you to nominate them right now. It's very easy. Go to floridamanradio.com and you can enter in the information right there. We are giving away a $100 gift certificate to Pitt's Oil. At least once a month, all thanks to TrueLeave.com, medicinal marijuana dispensary, TrueLeave.com. Please check them out. We love our veterans.
I think
we absolutely do. Just go to the website, FloridaManRadio.com, nominate yourself or someone close to you, and we're giving them money, gift cards to Pitt's Oil. Any open mics you want to hit today, Lurch?
Yes.
Go ahead.
None.
Hi, Briana. How are you?
I think they need to take an hour from Bubba and make it a 3-hour show.
Uh-oh.
We need you. We love Bubba, but we need you on that radio. You, Lurch, and the beautiful vivacious Briana. We love you out here. Delivering mail is beautiful. I'm sure probably Franklin is freezing his coyones off over there where he is in Georgia. Got it. Oh, love you. My 30 seconds are up. Ciao.
Thanks, Al. I appreciate that, buddy.
That was a smooth, impactful 30 seconds right there.
I don't feel like they're going to take an hour away from Bubba to give to us, though. I think, Bubba the Love Sponge is a bit of a national treasure.
Absolutely.
Right? I don't think they're going to. I don't know if I can do another hour. Yeah. Does anyone want to buy my law firm?
Could they add an
I'll
hour
sell you
on
my
the
firm.
back end?
No, because Ed is a radio legend. I think we're fine with 2 hours.
I'd say you're a hidden gem.
But I promise you, if I get, let's say, hire someone to take over at the firm, I'll give you another hour somehow. But I've always thought that the three of us need to do an hour once a week where we can be a little bit. Briana can blurt out her dirty words, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going with the cussing problem.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that the most religious Bible studying person in the room is the one that you almost did the F-bomb earlier today. You were so close. You went
very close.
It was. I mean, Lurch was reaching
joking.
for the dump button.
I knew I wasn't going to say the F-bomb.
You knew you were not?
Yes, I knew I wasn't.
I didn't.
I wasn't gonna,
I knew you were about to.
I don't say the F word in like
Yeah.
normal
Sure. I bet.
communication.
Oh, nah, never.
I still remember when you said it.
What was I talking about? How did it?
Who the F knows?
I mean, that's pretty good that I've only dropped one F-bomb on the show.
And
That's
I haven't
incredible.
dropped any. That's so impressive.
I mean, sitting here every single morning with you for 2 hours and I've only said one F-bomb. That's actually quite impressive.
That's very impressive. I'm not even gonna lie. On that end, we should do an additional hour of something.
All right, here I go throwing away my man card again. But you likely remember this television show. Justin sucks, drink your SEMA. Friends. Did you watch a lot of Friends growing up, Briana? I'll start with you.
Nope.
Lurch?
I've seen, I think, all 10 seasons. I can't even tell you how many times.
I was sort of a late to the party Friends guy. I definitely have not seen all the episodes. I watched quite a few.
Same here.
I liked it. It was funny, whatever. Okay. But I wasn't a huge Friends guy.
Yeah.
However, there's a Friends reboot coming next week.
Hey.
Reboot or reunion special.
It's let's call it a reboot.
Jennifer they're calling it gonna make another braless appearance.
Yeah,
they're calling it Friends Reimagined.
Oh, reimagined.
With an all-black cast.
That's the reimagining.
Featuring Uzo Aduba.
Okay.
Sterling Brown.
Oh, Sterling K. Brown?
Yeah, you know who that is?
Honey. Yes,
Who is
I
that?
sure
Oh, he's
do.
hot?
Oh, he's everything. Sterling K. Brown.
Aisha, like your neighbor. Aisha Hines, Kendrick Sampson, Jeremy Pope.
I hate you.
They're going to do a table read of season 3's episode, the one where no one's ready. Now, Lurch, do you remember that particular episode? I hope not. Even if you do, just say no. I don't want to even have to go there.
I do, but I'll say no.
God. So you remember like a particular episode? You were that big of a fan?
Well, here's the thing. So I used to, like way back in the day, would watch episodes here and there, but it's not until I got with Eunice that I actually started watching it. Then we didn't have cable for a while, so whenever we would be in the apartment, like or cleaning or doing whatever, we would just put Friends on in the background.
Right,
so it became that show that you just put on in the background, and it just plays and plays and plays and plays and plays.
So then how do you remember the particular episode from season 3, the one where no one's ready?
Episode, I think it's the one where Ross has to go to like some ball or some thing that he won, and no one got ready.
Oh, that's awkward.
He knows way more about this than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you, I've seen.
You are surprising me today.
Again.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a surprise.
It's just like with The Office.
Lurch would come home on Wednesday nights and
if it was The Office trivia, I'm
get all the stuff ready. It's a party, babe. It's a friends party. Woohoo! We're gonna watch season 3 tonight. The one where no one's ready. I mean, you know you're a fan if you remember the title of the episode.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Frasier. Yeah. I know all 11 seasons, all the episodes, all the... You can say the name of the episode, and I'll tell you exactly what happens in the episode.
Hey, Lurch, what do you want to do tonight? Well, honey, it's Wednesday. We're watching Friends, of course.
It's Wednesday. It's Friends Wednesday.
Well, can't we just record it? What? Record it? This is not the same. I don't know. Record it. Watch it live.
Hey, you've seen the episodes too, so don't even try to.
In order to sign up for the event, here's the kicker.
Uh-oh.
In order to sign up for this event,
which subscription do we need?
Fans have to sign up to receive messages about how you can make a change during this election. So you know what this means, right? It's a political. It's a political junket, is what it is.
Paid for and approved by Joe Biden.
Another TV show this month did the same thing. The Golden Girls got its own reimagining with an all-black cast. That included Tracy Ross, Regina King, Sanaa Lathan, and Alfre Woodard.
Alfred.
Alfra. Unless the story's messed up.
Okay.
A-L-F-R-E, Alfra.
It's Alfred.
It is. USA Today sucks.
They kind of do.
They're not selling any newspapers anymore.
So they're Tracy Ross.
They had to fire all their copywriters.
Sterling K. Brown, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Well,
give these people all their names.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Diana Ross's daughter. Like, come on.
Normally when I do these stories, I cut out the middle names because I didn't know it really matters.
In these cases, it does.
I mean, it matters if your name's like Michael B. Jordan
or Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that makes a difference. But if it's like Alfre E. Woodard, I mean, I think I can leave the E out and we'll still survive.
You can leave the E out. Tracy Ellis Ross, we need the full name. Sterling K. Brown, you need the full name.
Yeah.
Sean checks in. Good morning, Sean. How are you? We need one more hour, please. Oh, thanks, buddy. We appreciate that.
You know what? Extra content coming your way,
There
guys.
you go. Lee checks in. Good morning, Lee. How are you? I'm more of a Seinfeld kind of guy. Yeah. You and Lurch. Never mind. Not Lurch. Lurch is a Friends guy. Al the mailman.
I'm the office guy.
Oh, yes. Al the mailman checks in. Eunice is holding on to Lurch's balls.
Good. I'd rather have her than some dude.
Oh.
She has been in her pocket. It's nice.
Oh.
Good.
That's good. Thanks, Al. You know who's driving me a little bit crazy right now? These rich, yuppie celebrities out in Los Angeles, actually.
All of them.
First of all, I think they're all going to move to Texas soon anyway if these fires continue.
They're going to have to.
They're like, you know what? Even celebrities are sick of LA at this point.
Yeah.
But the hottest thing in Los Angeles real estate right now is, first of all, being away from fires.
Yeah.
The second hottest thing is all celebrities, if they're buying a new house right now, are requiring you to have an Amazon room in the house.
An Amazon room?
An Amazon room is the hottest thing in real estate in Los Angeles right now. Do you have an Amazon room? Well, that's a game changer. It's a non-starter for me unless there's an Amazon room.
First of all, what is one and do you have one?
No.
And will you have one?
Right, will you get one?
Buyers in Los Angeles are looking for a room so they can store their mini packages that arrive from Amazon.
Isn't that the mudroom?
And also a spot for them to decontaminate before opening. It's like a mudroom, but Amazon
for
room.
packages.
It's a mudroom for packages.
That's silly.
Where they can decontaminate their Amazon packages because they just sit around all day ordering Amazon.
Well, I guess if you have money, what else are you going to do with your
I'm sorry,
money?
hang on. Justin, do you have a mudroom?
I have an outdoor patio where you ring the doorbell. Ding!
No.
That's it.
You
They put it on the stoop.
You have a mudroom.
No. My mud room, I guess, would technically be the laundry room. What?
So you have a space between your garage and your house.
Yes, and there's a washer and a dryer there.
And there's nothing else.
There's dogs, normal animals, a litter box.
Are there any water monitor lizards?
No, I don't have any lizards.
He's like, there's nothing there. There's a washer, a dryer, a mini fridge, 17 dogs.
No.
It's tiny.
Wait, how many bedrooms is your house?
I don't know. I think 5.
I don't
5
know.
bedrooms.
I think 5.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's
Yeah,
some
5 bedrooms.
There's somebody just doesn't go in.
How many
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't go upstairs a lot.
Living spaces, living areas do you have?
Like 2.
Do you have a formal and like a regular dining room?
Yes.
Do you have a formal living room and a regular living room?
No, just one big living room.
Do you have a study and a library?
I don't have either. I have an office. It's all marked up with magic markers at the moment.
Do you have an office and a movie room?
Yes. What is this? Is this a quiz show?
You keep answering. So
Oh, my God. Speaking of, they're saying in LA the home office is becoming very important as well. If there's an ability to have 2 home offices.
Oh.
Buyers are really requesting 2 home offices. People also looking for the home gym and the home theater. So
basically Justin's house.
So if you don't feel weird if you're asking for an Amazon, hey, realtor. You know, you ever watch these? What are these real estate shows called? Where they show you 3 houses,
3 and they pick one.
and they
somehow?
pick one. Yeah. It's
That
the one
never
where
happens in real life.
every time they go in, they're like, "Oh, I can see myself sitting on the balcony having my coffee,
My coffee.
my coffee." And then I turn it because it annoys me.
He said it's not your coffee.
I forgot the name of the show, but you've seen it.
one.
House Hunters.
Right, pick one. Anyone.
House Hunters.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, now as you watch House Hunters, you're gonna start seeing them say, how many bedrooms and what's the price point? And do you want an Amazon room? What? An Amazon room? What about a Wayfair room?
Right. Then the husband's gonna be like, "Ha, Cheryl here gets a lot of packages."
I heard it's Way Day today.
It's Way Day.
You know what that is? You know Wayfair?
Yeah, it's like Amazon
It's
Day.
like Amazon for furniture, I guess. It's Way Day. So now we have the Black Friday. What is the Amazon one?
Oh, Prime Day.
Prime Day.
And then what is the Monday after Black Friday?
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. Now we have Way Day.
Way Day.
It's out of control, people. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Are you going to partake in Way Day?
Don't people understand it's just a way to suck us in?
Unbeknownst to him, he definitely will.
Mm-hmm.
When he comes home and there's
then
a bunch
he's gonna
of new
say,
furniture.
"I know I said this, but you know what, guys? I
like my
got a
new
great
couch.
couch.
I like
Oh
my new
man,
couch."
I was talking to Pilar, and and then the kids came, and then my mom, and then I can't.
When I was a child, when you buy a couch, you get a couch delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go to these apps, Wayfair, Amazon, whatever it is, and you buy a couch, and you're like, okay, that's a couch. One piece. Because it's a couch.
Yep.
And it arrives in 72 boxes. And you're like, how the hell can you turn a couch into 72 pieces? And why did you not warn me on your app on Way Day?
Right. Now here I am with 17 pieces and don't know how to put them together.
Just take it back.
I don't want
because I
these.
don't want a 72-piece couch.
And no instructions.
Right,
And on the
no
box
instructions.
it says easy.
Right.
easy
Easily
setup.
assembled with 17 white claws and an Allen wrench.
Well,
You will
Mr.
have a
Clark, you
couch.
know it's 2020. You can go on the app and get the instruction manual right there.
Right.
I don't want an instruction manual. It's a
So-
couch.
Scan the QR code.
I can
on the side of the
understand.
box.
I can understand it being a couch with separate cushions. So 4 pieces at most. It's a couch, 3 cushions. Okay, I get it.
You know.
Fine, I understand that.
He's gonna get so frustrated. He's gonna head straight to his local Big Lot for his next couch.
I want to live in a time where a couch was a couch.
Free home delivery.
A couch didn't come in 70 boxes. I don't even know how they do it.
Big
I didn't know how they
Lots.com.
take apart a couch. I certainly don't know how to put one together. Mayday, Wayday, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it's called.
You're participating. It's fine.
What do you mean I'm participating?
You're participating. It's all
I don't want to participate.
Your shopping cart's full already. You don't even know it.
I mean, Al, how are you, buddy? Hey, do you ever have to deliver couches in like 87 pieces, Al?
Well, no. I mean, Amazon does screw us a lot, and you don't know who I am. I'm anonymous.
Oh, sorry about that. This is Anonymous calling from Anonymousville.
Yeah. Amazon does. First, they park on the wrong side of the damn street. That's one bad thing, and that pisses me off. And then, you know those big, heavy boxes that Amazon gets?
Yeah.
For $2, who do you think they give it to? They
you.
give it to us to deliver because they don't want their employees getting hurt on the job.
Oh, that's so messed up.
70-pound box.
Oh. And do you
know what? Trump's right.
Do you ever get any looks from the little the Amazon guy in the little Mercedes Sprinter as he goes by, like ha 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 ha, like I'm better than you, or no?
Sucker.
Dude, they run like 2 hours to the house. I mean, it's really, it's like they got them like robots. And you know, everyone I see, I mean, if my son would want to get a job, and he's a little half Mexican. He couldn't get a job because
that was Briana laughing, not me.
Oh, I'm laughing.
Nah, it's okay. But you know what I'm saying?
The way he said it.
I mean, these guys don't even speak English. English.
English, says Anonymous.
Listen, they give us all the heavy packages. They don't do nothing but deliver the little ones. Then they try to stick them in the mailbox.
Ooh.
And do you know what we do when they stick them in the mailbox?
Take them out.
We take them out and bring them back.
Yikes.
Because it's not legal for them to put in the mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
And that pisses me off. I've been doing this for almost 36 years.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Okay? And you know what? We pay for these mailboxes. We do what we have to do. These customers out here, they wait for us to come out here and take care. If somebody's falling in the driveway, who do you think's going to pick them up? The mailman.
That's
not the Amazon guy who's running over their body.
Hey, let me ask you. I mean, Jeremy, let me ask you a question, bud. Hey, whenever you are at your house and you have mail to be delivered, do people still put the little flag up? Is that still how we know that there's mail to go?
You know, I live in Windermere. You know they do that. Come on. Come on. You know, you make fun of Windermere because, we got money and this and that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to put the little flaggy up.
Yeah,
but if you're old and you don't know how to do it, you still got to look at the body. You know your customers. I've been on this route for 25 years, and all the customers know me. They call me on my cell phone. They love me.
Wow.
And, I mean, even when the older customers that can't come to the mailbox and get all their mail at one picking, I put a little rubber band around there so they can take it all out at once.
That's sweet.
Because I'm an old timer and I know, I'm going to know how it feels to be old.
All right.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I love you guys.
I really appreciate that. I do.
You guys are a fantastic addition to Florida Man Radio. And Justin, you are very personable. Briana, you're gorgeous. Lurch, I love your voice.
I appreciate it.
Even though I said you were Latino, you still are. I said Puerto Rican, but you're Honduran, whatever you are. But
I'm a half Salvador.
You count. You count.
I want Mailman Wars. I heard you got a third person now.
Yeah.
I want to take him on too.
And we also could do UPS, FedEx, USPS war too.
We need an Amazon
or
guy.
Amazon, yeah.
You know what? I think
Well,
that
let's do it.
I think anyone here an Amazon driver? If you're an Amazon driver, let me know.
Or no one.
Because we could do. I would say let's shoot for next Friday
and pit them all against each other.
It should be UPS, FedEx, USPS, and if we have Amazon here, let me know. I think next Friday is the day. All right,
You're gonna have to pay
Jeremy.
for a translator. You're gonna have to pay for a translator to come in.
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right, bro. We gotta go. All right. Have a good day. Stay cool out there. Weather's getting a little bit better.
It's beautiful.
All right.
Love
See
you.
later. Love you too. Bye. That's fine. I mean, funny-ish. I mean, Brianna thinks it's funny. I think it's terrible.
Cracking up. Damn.
Oh.
That was funny.
Okay, for the crotch shots. Back. Amazon.
Thank you to Grant Malloy, Seminole County Clerk of Court and Comptroller, for joining us earlier. Vote Grant Malloy if you're in Seminole County here on November 3rd. Pretty good show for a Wednesday, I would say. Quick show.
No.
But I had a good time. Brianna, I mean, how did it go for you?
Yeah.
You okay? Feels like pretty good?
It was quick, but it was good for me.
All right, Brianna, more information about you can be found where?
Brianna Daniel Official, all social media.
Lurch.
Lurch FMR on Twitter and End of the Phone on Instagram or the library.
Thank you so much for joining us here on a Wednesday. Do me a favor, though. Stick around because Bill O'Reilly is up next. I thought he was coming in early today. Whatever happened with that?
I got the message. He said he can't.
Okay,
can't
gotcha. He was tied up.
Yeah.
Bill O'Reilly's next. Ed Till.
On the Lost Sponge.
Oh, yeah. Ed Till, the legend. My good friend Ed Till. From noon until 3 when Shando. Shannon Burke, Yofre, DJ from 3 until 7 with the Shannon Burke Show. Real Talk with G-Love, 7 to 8. Logan Seculo, 8 to 9. Party starts again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Bubba the Love Sponge. Brianna, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
What's that?
I'll see you right back here again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. on the Florida Man Radio Network.